Like I said, it's happening around the world because you see these feminine groups that are coming up.
Yeah.
They're actually bringing about this moral decay.
Love, gender, and the scripts we're refusing to follow. This week, Anthony is joined by returning guest Icruzz as they dissect romance, feminism, and the evolving definition of manhood in a generation that keeps asking, what does partnership actually mean?
And you know one thing about a man, if he's a sensible man, this man will work on himself. Because I believe before you get into a relationship, you must have worked on yourself first.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you cannot bring your baggage to a lady. That will be wrong.
Yeah.
That will be wrong. As a man, that is lacking character.
Is vulnerability the new masculinity? Can feminism and love coexist without friction? And what does accountability look like when we're rewriting the rulebook?
You mentioned about feminism in Kenya.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts about feminism? Do you think it's a good thing?
Because this isn't your parents' idea of romance. It is ours.
This is Breaking Boundaries.
Hello. Welcome to this new episode of Breaking Boundaries. Today we have one of my favorite guests. We had a very interesting and amazing first episode. So we decided to do this again because it was so good. So if you haven't watched that episode, you should definitely watch it. It's very...
They definitely should.
Yeah. So today we are going to talk about a different topic, not religion this time.
Yeah.
But before that, how are you?
I am well. Good to see you again, man.
It's very
been
good
quite
to
a
see
while.
you. Yeah.
Well, today I'm ready for your questions.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So you have been in Nairobi for how long?
All my life, actually.
So you were born here.
Born here, raised here, working here.
Okay.
I think I'll marry from here too.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
So, what are from your experience?
Yeah.
What are the challenges of being a Kenyan male?
Challenges of being a Kenyan male.
Yeah.
Well, being a Kenyan male is tough, man. And it's a blessing too.
Okay.
Let me start with the challenges first. Because I look at us as males in a way that I don't know if it's something which happens within the world, but then if you come look at it, there is this notion of women putting themselves first, like there is this feminism agenda, which which actually kills the male seed in Kenya. Because sometimes you get to find that being a male, perhaps a woman might have pissed you off, right?
Yeah.
And actually, it's not right to hit a woman. But then in the situation of an argument, they may scream. Like today, I actually saw a video on TikTok.
Yeah.
There was this Uber driver who was actually demanding for his money because he brought a lady to her destination.
Yeah.
But then the lady refused to pay. And if there was if this third party which was recording could not record this particular scenario, I tell you the truth, this Uber driver would have been beaten. So there's some challenges which actually we face as men, but then as we go deeper, perhaps I'll be able to explain.
I understand. Yeah. So about that one, it's very interesting that you raise this up because I've been wondering. I pondered that question too because with males, it's very easy for males to like get along respectfully.
Yeah, true.
Because underneath the exchange that we might have. We know that there's the trait of violence.
Yeah, true.
So I will not talk to you in a certain way, and you will not talk to me in a certain way.
I mean, boundaries are important.
Exactly,
right?
because because we know that. We can. We don't want to get there, but we know it's possible.
Yeah, it's very much possible.
So it forces us to have some kind of respectful,
mutual respect between.
Exactly, because we know we can mutually destruct ourselves,
True,
right?
True.
So I agree. You should not hate a woman.
Yeah.
But I've noticed also that there are some women that they know that since they know that you cannot physically attack them, they will now physically attack you, knowing that you cannot defend yourself or knowing that. It's quite tricky. So
it's quite tricky actually, and sometimes I get to look at it. I mean, come think of it.
Yeah.
Why you as a woman? Women, they are weak creatures. We are two different species.
Yeah, definitely.
They're two
Yeah,
different species.
Yeah.
Like a male and a female, these are two different species. So sometimes I look at women and how they treat men, expecting a certain type of reaction. And you see, when a man reacts, it's always violent.
Yeah.
It's always violent. And for me, I look at it as it's really demeaning for a man. It's really demeaning because I believe how God built this world. He made this particular world to be dominated by men, to be ruled by men. Not saying that women have no say. They do have a say, yes. But then there is a point of decision making, or rather, when God, if you look at the Bible, God says, "I have put you to rule over everything," and the man is the head.
Yeah.
So it's kind of frustrating seeing a woman hit a man and actually daring them, hit me, come on, hit me.
Yeah, exactly. Because she knows that you cannot do anything.
It's crazy.
Or that you will not allow yourself to do anything.
Yeah. But for me, I when it comes to such a situation, one thing I usually tell men is when it comes to a situation where a woman is provoking you, just step out, leave.
Yeah.
Because the power that we have cannot be compared to a woman. No matter how big a woman is or how well built she is. The women who go to gym, right?
Yeah, but it's not the same.
But you see, the reality is, if a man, even if it's you can, have you ever seen like a toddler beating an old woman?
Yeah.
It's happened.
Well, we are built different for different purposes.
So sometimes I feel this provocation, it's really not necessary.
Yeah, I understand.
It's really not necessary.
Understand.
Yeah.
So, so, and you feel like, is it new, or is it something that you are starting to see more and more, or has it always been there?
Well, it's something which has been there, only that right now with the rise of the social media and all these particular platforms.
Yeah.
And actually these NGOs that are supporting women, it's now rampant. I'll be very honest, it's very rampant. Because right now, it's okay for a woman to hit a man. How about when a man reacts?
Yeah.
It's violence.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, it's not fair. I understand.
Because if right now, supposedly, you touch a woman right now, what will happen? The whole society will be against you, calling you weak, calling you all these names.
Yeah.
But then if a woman touches you, they'll be laughing at you.
Yeah.
Like, bro, where are your guts?
Crazy.
Yeah. So I kind of find it really demeaning, and it's actually not right, because I believe that there should be respect between the male and the female. The man is there to actually make sure that things run, the heavy things run. The woman is there to actually to help in some decision making and stuff. This is the cohesion that we have. But then if a woman decides to be a man, what will happen?
Understand. So this is one of the challenges.
Yeah, that's one of the challenges, actually. Again, being in Kenya, I look at most men do undergo challenges, especially when it comes to things like relationships.
Yeah.
Because, well, I wouldn't say even Kenya per se, but the whole world.
Yeah.
But I'll focus on Kenya.
Yeah.
Because this is now, we're talking about a specific region. This is, I get to see that women tend to look at a man as a financial source instead of, I can become a helper to this man. When I see a woman come into my life, if I have the money, I'll be able to take care of her. But if a woman has money, here in Kenya, my friend, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You become the lady of the house, she becomes the male of the house. It's something which I've seen happen all over social media. I've seen happen to a couple of friends of mine. So it's really challenging, bro. It's really challenging.
Yeah.
But
I've heard that it is mostly with women in Nairobi, because I've been in different places and it's not the same everywhere. I feel like here women are different than in other places that I've been to.
Well, I'd rather call it moral decay. Because I believe it's not every woman who has a bad heart, or rather has a certain kind of character or the behavior. But then with the moral decay that is happening, you see, the social media is one of the platforms which actually has contributed to this because right now, I'm sorry to say this, but now women believe they believe in their backside more than more than they believe in God. I'm sorry to say. You get to approach a woman, perhaps you want to get to know this woman.
Yeah.
And you have a certain interest. Perhaps you want to become friends with her, or rather there's a business that you want to put in with her. It will be so hard for you to approach her because they believe that, for you to be in such a position that you're, communicating to them, money has to be involved. So the moral decay is what has killed most of the morality, or rather most of the what can I call this? That relationship that
the
men,
cohesion,
that
now
men have with women.
It's something I notice here.
Yeah.
Because when I talk to men, they complain about women.
Yeah.
When I talk to women, they complain about men. So it's no longer like it is men and women working together to build something. It's more like men versus women.
And it's something that, like I said, it's happening around the world because you see these feminine groups that are coming up.
Yeah,
they're actually bringing about this moral decay. I believe in cohesion. I believe in the existence of two being better than one.
Yeah.
If this world was only ruled by, or was rather had men in it, it wouldn't exist. It wouldn't be functional.
Yeah.
Because there are things like reproduction. We need women for reproduction. There are things that come. Let me say decision making. Sometimes, in as much as we men have the final say in some stuff, women come in as helpers.
Yeah.
And due to this, it has led to a lot of social vices. I'm sorry to say, but the rise of homosexuality.
What does it have to do with women?
Now, this is it. I'll put it like this: women are complaining about men, right?
Yeah.
Men are complaining about women.
Yeah.
What happens? I'd rather stay alone, or rather be with my kind.
Yeah.
And be at peace with my kind, rather than associating with a certain gender, which now comes in to this point of moral decay, which I was talking about.
Okay.
Now you see that now women start going out with women, men start going out with men. Yeah, because there are so many factors within that particular topic, but I don't want to touch on it deeply.
Yeah,
but it's something which it's a gradual step. If you come look at it, it's a gradual step.
Yeah, I understand. Do you think that so do you think the expectations that women have, because most of the times when I talk to women, they complain about like men not meeting the expectations. That's the first thing. Second thing, they complain about men cheating a lot. Yeah.
Bro, I'd say this is it's a two-way thing. Because right now, if I told you the truth, the ratio of men is to women is 1:7.
What do you mean?
Yeah. From the statistics.
There are 7 times more women in Kenya than men.
In the world. Not even in Kenya, in the world.
Nah, I'm not sure about that.
Do your statistics.
Continue. What is your point?
Okay, well, my point is this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that men are cheating, because on the other hand, women are also cheating. Right?
Okay.
You can, for example, you as a man, right? Perhaps you have a certain lifestyle and you have a wife.
Yeah.
And a woman sees you and looks at you as, how can he take care of his wife like this? I also need to experience this.
Yeah. That's something that that's something that I noticed that is very interesting, because women, they will complain that men cheat a lot.
Yeah.
Especially here in Kenya. But they are more attracted to men that already have wives or girlfriends.
Yeah.
And they are also more attracted to men that how can I say it? The kind of men we call bad boys.
Yeah.
So the kind of men that know how to talk to women, know how to that sweet, that has the sweet.
It's all about the vibe and all that.
Exactly. So it's kind of contradictory, because it seems like women tend to like men who are good at getting women.
Yeah.
But then they complain that some men are cheating. So
Yeah. And if it goes down to one thing, morality. What are your values as a person, as a human being?
But if you have to go that route,
Yeah.
I can say that the complaint is justified. I'm not saying I think it's justified. I'm saying if you have to use the morality path, we can say that it's justified that they complain about men cheating because why is your value not being faithful to your wife if you decided that being faithful means staying only with her?
Yeah. Well, in that case, this is what I'd say.
Yeah.
You see, there is a say that goes, character maketh a man. Right?
Okay.
Character maketh a man.
Yeah.
And when I say it goes down to morality, it goes down to the individual self.
Okay.
Because we would want to blame women for what they're doing.
Yeah.
And the women, if we had a woman right now in this conversation, they would have the same notion that they're blaming us men, right? So it gets down to a point of what are your values as a man? What are your values as a woman? You know,
What do you mean by what are your values? I don't understand that part.
Suppose I'm a married man,
Yeah.
right? And yes, I have a wife, I have a beautiful baby and all this. And there's a woman who likes me because of how I'm taking care of my family,
Yeah.
as we discussed earlier.
Yeah.
Now, what will happen? If I am a weak man,
Yeah.
I'll fall into the trap of this woman.
Yeah.
No? And if she is a wicked woman,
Yeah.
she will definitely make sure that I will fall into her trap.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You see, so it goes down to the point of value. What are my values as a man? I know that I have a wife.
Yeah.
I know that I'm taking care of this particular woman whom I chose to live the rest of my life with.
Yeah.
Right? Even if a woman comes, no matter how beautiful she is, no matter how endowed she is, no matter how rich she is,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I cannot change my values. This is the woman that I decided I
So
will be with.
basically, you're saying that Kenyan women are right when they complain about Kenyan men
Well,
because they say that they cheat a lot. According to what you say, if you respect your values, you will not cheat.
yeah.
So they complain about Kenyan men not having value or strong
Well,
values.
Kenyan women, actually, the thing is, Kenyan women have a lot of, they do have a lot of values. Me, personally, I love Kenyan women.
Okay.
If you told me right now, like, choose between any other country, which country would you go for in a woman? For a woman,
Yeah.
go for Kenya.
Really?
Because it's just a few characters actually that bring about this particular issue.
Yeah.
But then if you look at the majority of the women, most of them are good. Most of them have this, they have their character intact. It's not that they all go blabbering about men being like this and this and this. Because if it was like that, even for us men, we'd say that these ladies also do the same. And it will not be fair.
Yeah.
You know? So for me, I respect Kenyan women. I love Kenyan women. And if anything, I'd go for a Kenyan woman. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I understand. So, but you said that the ratio of men to women is not
1
balanced.
to 7. Yeah.
Okay. If you assume that is the case, that means if you are a man and you take care of your wife and you respect your values,
Yeah.
that means there are some women that are definitely bound to be alone.
Yeah. And I'd say that it's okay because you don't have to be entangled with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, if you feel like, okay, perhaps I have one woman, I need like 3. One thing I love about the Muslim culture is that they're able to marry 3, 4 wives, and it's still okay as long as there's a mutual agreement.
I don't even
consent.
think it's the Muslim culture. I think it's the African culture. It's just that in Africa we are losing our culture.
Yeah.
We are replacing it with the Western culture.
Yeah.
But if you look 3 generations from now, it was not as exceptional as it is now.
True.
So it's not only the Muslim. It's just
actually
that,
yeah. Only that right now, actually, it's why I'm saying this is because this is what is more relatable as per now.
Yeah, it's
because
true.
Africa, we like you said, we have lost a big chunk of our culture. As much as there are people who are still trying to maintain it, we have lost a big chunk of our culture. Which I think that we should try making it we should try embracing ourselves. We should try embracing ourselves because brother, you come from a different country, I come from a different country,
Yeah.
right? And if I meet you in a foreign country, one thing will stand out. You are black, I am black. You've got like hard hair.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah.
Right? This is what defines us. This is what defines us as Africans.
Yeah.
So if we let our culture decay, because the cultures are different, yes, but you see, they all run under one particular
It's
umbrella.
true. Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Like how we used to worship our ancestors back in the days,
Yeah, it's-
how we used to make fire,
Yeah.
we used to fetch water from the rivers.
Yeah.
Right? If you come look at these developed countries, first world countries, they call themselves.
Yeah.
This is it. Before all this, they also had cultures. Like the Red Indians had their own culture. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's upon us as Africans to embrace who we are. And one of the people that I respect actually is Akon.
Why?
Akon.
Because he has
tried.
4 wives.
That's a good one. But technically not so, but then because of how he's been able to try at least maintain this African culture. Right now, Akon is building, we've heard from the news that he's been working on Akon City.
Yeah, I've heard about that, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
You see?
Yeah.
So what if Africa developed to the next Wakanda? Because we have the resources. We have everything. We are rich. We are blessed. We can be able to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is one of the reasons why I respect Akon, and the fact that he has 4 wives, and we've not heard of any complaints from the social media. It means that it's very much possible to have even 5 women as long as you're taking care of them.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
So you can, if you are able to take care of many women, you have many women.
well, bro,
What are your values?
if God has blessed me, why not?
Ah.
I am an African man. This is my culture. I embrace myself. If Solomon had how many? 1,000 wives, concubines.
That guy had.
Who
a
am
lot
I?
of stamina. I don't know.
But then, okay, on a serious note though,
Yeah.
it depends on, like I said, it depends on my personal values.
Yeah.
But then if I perhaps had this opportunity to, take care of 2 or 3 women,
Yeah.
it's because I'd rather not go out cheating.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And just speak to my wife and say, there are things which perhaps I feel that are not fulfilled
Yeah.
within myself or within both of us.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like if I get someone else, I will be fulfilled instead of you finding me out there cheating and doing all these things.
Yeah.
So it's just a point of a personal decision. But for me, if you ask me right now, honestly speaking, I'm contented with my wife. Yeah, I'm contented with
For now.
For now. Well, okay, not for now, but for sure, I am contented with my wife.
But you just said that.
It was on a light note. Yo, bro.
Are you just trying? Are you telling us the truth, or you are just trying to avoid issues?
For real.
Yeah.
I love my wife. I love
Yeah.
my family, and
But the fact that you say that you love your wife is like you were implying that if you have your wife and you want to have maybe another second wife that you take care of, means that you don't
if
love
it gets
the
to
first
that
one?
point,
Yeah.
I'll be very honest and tell her, because what is the point of lying? What is the point of me going to cheat?
Yeah.
Or yet I can get another wife.
You
Right?
you rather be upfront about
Yeah,
it.
I'd rather be upfront about it. If it's not working, I'll just tell her, you know what, baby, it's not working. Right?
For you to get a second wife, it has to be not working? Or
No, I'm just saying, no, aside from the wife thing.
okay,
Yeah.
understand.
Instead of now
Yeah,
me
yeah,
having
yeah.
to end a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the reason why actually we see around the world that right now so many baby mamas are out here is because of you see, women. It's both sides. Women not being contented with men not being contented with women. So you see, if you get to find a man cheating on this other end, and you get to find a woman who said, "I've had enough of this and I'm moving out," or rather, this woman is also cheating.
Yeah.
It's a two-way thing. There is we cannot lean on one side and say that women are good, men are good. No, it will be biased.
Yeah.
We have to be very, very specific when it comes to our interactions, or rather, not interactions per se, but our decisions when it comes to some things.
And in your opinion, is because of the moral, we lost our moral values?
We lost our morals. That is truth. Because if you get to look at in the olden days, our fathers and grandfathers,
Yeah.
our grandfathers, they did have 5 women.
Yeah.
and you've never had a complaint, perhaps personal issues within the, the children of the families and all these things, which could have they were being solved. When these people died, our grandfathers died, you could see they have divided land for each and every family. Now it's upon you to take care of your own.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you all bear my name, Icruzz.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So for me, I don't find it as a big deal as long as the morality is there.
It's strong. Yeah.
Tops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understand. And why do you think because I've noticed the rate of single women here is quite high.
Yeah.
So why do you think, and it's like it's just getting higher and higher?
Actually, I saw that in the social media just the other day, and it kind of got me worried.
No, sorry. I was talking about single mothers.
Yeah.
Not single women. Yeah.
Single mothers. Yeah. And like I said, it kind of got me worried because I was also asking myself the same question, like why, what's not happening? Right?
Yeah.
Number one, I'd say that when relationships are happening, perhaps if you get to look at how people get into relationships, they get in without a plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just look at a lady, he's beautiful. You look at a man, he's handsome, he got the money. But then after you've decided to stay with this man, you get to realize, his character is not right.
Yeah.
He's a cheater.
Yeah.
He's beating me. He's doing 1, 2, 3 things, which I usually tell people before you get into a relationship, take time and know this person, whether a man or a woman. Take time and get to know them.
Yeah.
Why? You might enter into a relationship just because this man flaunted some few dollars, right?
Yeah.
And this woman perhaps had this banging body, and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
For us men, we are attracted with the physical.
Yeah.
Yep. So before you get into any relationship, what is the character of this person? That is why I said earlier, character maketh a man. If I'm of a decayed morality, it means that definitely, no matter how beautiful this woman is, I will not be able to nurture her. I will not be able to keep her.
Yeah.
Right? And she'll not be able to withstand my character because of this particular nature. If this woman is a drunkard, or rather I am a drunkard.
Yeah.
I get home drunk, no money for food, I'm not taking care of my family, this woman will eventually go. And this is what is actually leading to most marriages splitting.
Yeah.
Right? Secondly, also age. Most of the people get into relationships while still young, without having to understand what is the direction of this particular relationship or this particular relationship.
So you are saying that we should not follow our hearts?
Follow your heart.
We should
Follow
not
your
be-
heart. But then also
Yeah.
be wise enough to get to understand, what do I want from this person? Like, take an example.
Yeah.
We are here at an interview with you, right?
Yeah.
And in this interview, you're the person who's asking me questions. What if I turned tables on you and started asking you
free.
questions?
Feel free to do
You
so.
see,
Yeah.
so technically, it comes from a point of let me just go down to dialogue.
Yeah.
Communication is important.
Yeah.
Secondly, also you getting to know what you want, them getting to know what they want, and are you in a position of synchrony?
Yeah.
Right? Are you in
Yeah.
a position of synchrony that 5 years from now, what's your 5-year plan? 5 years from now, will you be in communication? When things go hard,
Yeah.
will you stand up for each other? You see, all these things matter,
Yeah.
because you might start the relationship when it's so very good,
Yeah.
and eventually life happens.
Mm-hmm.
When life happens, bro, that is when you get to know the character of whom you're dealing with.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is what is leading to most women becoming single mothers. Again, most men becoming single fathers, because it's not only about women becoming single mothers. There are men who are, every man who has a child somewhere and doesn't have a family is still a single father. So these are issues which cannot be based on one side, like it's a woman thing.
No, I mentioned single mothers because that's what I see the most. Yeah.
They are single fathers, because I also see that on this other
okay.
end. Yeah. So it's just on a two-way thing. I don't want to be biased on my information.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, who is standing up for the boy child? That's also a question we should ask ourselves.
It's true.
Who is standing up for the boy child?
Yeah.
Men go through a lot of things, my brother. Men do go through a lot of things. You see, a man loses everything in their lives. Nobody will be there to support them. But the moment he starts winning again, everybody's like, yo, bro,
Yeah.
men go through a lot. And you find men actually going into depression and all these things because they don't have somebody to talk to. And one thing I'd tell men, if you're at a point where you feel like life has hit you to the very end, find another man, talk.
Okay, but why not? You said that you should go to another man to talk to him.
Yeah.
Why not another woman?
Let me tell you something, bro.
Yeah.
If there's anybody who understands himself better than anyone else in this world, it's you, right?
Yeah.
And the same thing, the functionality of a man can only be understood by a man. Yeah.
So that means your wife, if she has a problem, only another woman can understand her?
Well, I'm not referring it that way, but then there are things that the reason I'm saying depressed.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yes, women do help, and I'm not discrediting any woman.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's good that, first of all, before getting to a point that you approach your woman,
Yeah.
first of all, have a conversation with your most trusted friends. That is why even in marriage, you'll see there are people called best men. Why are these people here? These people here they're here to actually, when there is a dysfunction in the family, you can talk to them.
Yeah.
Because he's been in this journey for quite a while. Yeah. So he understands what it means to get to a point of depression. They have nobody to talk to. So even him, before he got there, he also had a best man.
Yeah.
So it's like having a godfather.
Yeah, I understand.
Right? And even for women, you see, there are things which we women may go through that we men may not understand.
Yeah.
So women are emotional creatures. For us, we reason with logic.
But even men are emotional.
Yeah, men are emotional, yes. But now on the outside,
yeah, women are more emotional in average.
For us, we tend to give our explanations with logic.
Yeah. We think with logic. Yeah.
I'll say, well, I want to drink some water, right? 2 glasses are here.
Yeah.
So one will say, this glass perhaps it's like this and this and this, and for a man, it's like, nobody's using the glass. Okay, let me take it.
Yeah, I understand.
It's just logic.
Yeah.
So for me, I feel like there is a point of nature that a male has that a woman may not understand.
Yeah, I understand.
In as much as, yes, they're there to support us and all these things, the reality is there's the functionality of a man.
Yeah.
Which if I want to talk about something, I'll get to you and tell you, bro, I'm going through ABC. How can I take care of 1, 2, 3? And I'll get a better solution from you than if I'd rather had gone to a woman, because this is the functionality of a man as a species.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, we can relate, so we can. Yeah. You also mentioned about like if life is hitting you hard. So the question I have is, should you show vulnerability to your wife? Because you said, okay, yeah. That's the question.
It's a deep question. I'd say yes, I'd say no.
By saying yes, I mean crying.
No. Never. Never.
Why? Some women say that men have
Never.
feelings too. You should cry if you feel like it, and so on.
Let me tell you something, bro. If you want to mess up your life, do that.
Why?
You'll come tell me. I want to explain that.
How do you know?
Bro, it's something that we've all been in that position, right? Most of the men have. Okay, in as much as we may deny it, there's a point in life that you cry to a woman.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And sometimes, I'm not saying it's bad.
Yeah.
But now, this is what I'm telling you. I'd rather cry before you as a man than cry before my woman. Because if I cry before my woman, there's a point of weakness that I'm showing. And you see, a man is supposed to be the leader. If the leader is weak, what about the rest of the people?
I understand.
That is why lions, you'll never see a male lion perhaps fighting over, some things.
Yeah.
A lion is a dominant species which goes, this is my territory. I am standing in this particular territory. Nobody will come here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Even if it's you see, they may find a female lion, right?
Yeah.
Which has a cub. I tell you the truth, this lion will kill this cub.
Yeah.
You see,
I understand.
why? Because if this particular carb grows up, you know,
going to
there's
challenge him.
I don't know if they reason like us or something, but there's this point of rebellion which happens.
Yeah.
You know, so men are territorial, and it gets to a point where you see if there were two male lions in a certain pride of lions,
Yeah.
these lions will always stick together until the time comes for them to separate.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
So the lesson of the day: never cry in front of your woman.
Never. You'll cry for the rest of your life.
Really? Okay. So something that I've also noticed here is a lot of people chose to be single, especially men.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, honestly.
You don't-
But then you see, life has hit people differently, especially from when Corona hit.
Yeah.
I can tell from the statistics that since Corona hit, actually, a lot of men, and actually both sides, but let me, you said men, so I'll speak with men. Men became single. Because at one point, men are providers.
Yeah.
Like I said, if a man cannot provide,
Yeah.
this is a woman. She'll go to somebody who will provide.
Ah.
Because they need they want their needs to be taken care of.
So are you saying that Kenyan women are not loyal?
Kenyan women are very loyal. Loyal. My God.
Yeah, that's what I. Loyal.
Yeah. And they're actually royal. I mean, yeah.
But you say that if you cannot provide, they will go away.
This is the nature of women. Not even on.
So it's not just Kenyan women.
It's not only Kenyan
Women
women,
are
my
not
brother.
loyal.
That is why I said I don't want to center this to Kenyan women.
Yeah.
Because if I say Kenyan women,
Yeah.
trust you me, the same character that a Kenyan woman has. Go to Tanzania, go to Uganda, go to any other country. You'll find that it's the same character. Only that the culture is different.
Yeah.
Tanzania has a lot of respectable women.
Yeah.
I love Tanzanian women because Tanzanian are actually Ugandan and Rwandese.
Yeah.
I've had, I think it's the Rwandese. Correct me if I'm wrong. But then it's Uganda. It's Uganda. A Ugandan woman will kneel down before a man just to serve him.
So you want somebody to kneel down before you?
Oh my God.
That's
Honestly, that will be magical for me. Yeah, that will. I'd take care of this woman like it's
like it's your heart.
my friend. I find a woman do that for me. Why not?
Yeah.
That is the level. You know, men are very simple.
Yeah.
We only need respect.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
We only need respect.
Yeah.
Apart from that, that is why even when you see men relating,
Yeah.
the basis of their relationship is not finance, is
Yeah,
not
it's-
any other thing.
yeah,
It's respect.
Yeah, it's true.
Mutual respect.
Yeah.
Because you might be a millionaire, right?
Yeah.
And this other person is a pauper. But if you show this person that he's not worth living,
Yeah.
this guy will just eventually they will
Yeah.
revolt against
Yeah,
you. And
yeah.
if they have a plan to kill you, they will kill you. You see. And if you get to a point where this guy is poor and like I've said and all this, and there is the mutual respect as men.
Yeah.
I tell you the truth, my brother. If this guy hears that perhaps somebody wants to take out your life,
Yeah.
they will stand up for you. So for me, respect is key.
Yeah.
It's paramount in any relationship. Yeah,
So for you, it's the most important
it's
thing.
the most important thing. Yeah.
So that's why you get mad when you see people shouting at the Uber driver. Women shouting.
Why? I mean, why? Where's dialogue? You know, there's the point of reason, bro.
Yeah.
We can argue, right?
Yeah.
But if we start arguing and I take a glass of water and pour at you, it means that I have lost my respect for you.
Yeah, it's no longer a civil conversation. Yeah.
You know, it's no longer a civil conversation.
Yeah.
I've already indignified you as a human being.
Yeah.
You will react. Whether you like it or not, you might find that it will come out naturally in as much as you don't want it to.
Okay.
But
yeah.
you'll find yourself hitting me and, you hit me, I hit you back and it becomes a whole mess. Why? We can just have a dialogue. I don't have money right now. Can we agree on a payment plan or can we agree on something that can perhaps help us? You know? Because I have worked as an Uber driver before.
Yeah.
And I have experienced all this. Sometimes you get to find violent men and women. I'll not even put it as on men only.
Yeah.
And there's a point of reason.
Yeah.
I am a trained fighter, right? If I got out of this car right now and you refuse to pay me,
Yeah.
I may choose, okay, you know what? Away with the job. It's now me and you. You must
Yeah.
pay my money.
Yeah, yeah,
My friend,
yeah.
you'll pay the money.
Yeah, but you cannot
But
decide to take
what is the
money.
point of having to show my muscle or a skill, yet we can just reason out with you and tell you, okay, bro, I understand the situation is like this and this. How can we go about it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, it's easier like that. Can you make a few calls?
Yeah.
I can help in finding a solution for you.
Yeah.
So sometimes I look at life differently from, I wouldn't say most people, but I look at my life differently on how I want to relate with people because I look at my peace as everything. You know, I wouldn't want to be in a position where I'm having enemies all around my back.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand.
Enemies must be there, but at the end of the day, how good will it be finding that you have a whole backup of people whom today you're sick, and without any other thing, these people just come and say, you know, bro, it's gonna be okay. We're standing with you. That is everything, bro. Relationship will open doors that money and all these things will never open. For me, I value that. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. So for you, what is the most difficult thing about being a Kenyan man or a man in general?
Well, the most difficult thing about being a Kenyan man.
Yeah.
Wow, this is crazy. Let's see. Most difficult thing. I think let me just say the government.
So basically you're saying it's money.
The government. I wouldn't say money. Because anybody can make money, you know. Because there are so many platforms actually making money. You can trade, you can, you know, there's so many platforms of making money.
But yeah.
When you come to look at it, being a Kenyan man means that we are, number one, there is something which governs us as men. Right?
Yeah.
And for us, the very first thing as a man, the instinct of a man is being a provider.
Yeah.
Right? And if let me say, the reason why I said the government specifically was because of one thing. If the government does not provide a conducive environment for us to grow, I have money. I wouldn't say that I am going through problems and stuff, but there are people who are actually worse than in the place that I am. And all these things, suppose the tax could be reduced, suppose some few things could be changed, it would help this man to actualize the full potential of himself. So being a Kenyan man, for me, the main challenge is just the government. Any other thing, I'm able to handle myself. I'm living well. I have a family. I'm blessing God for everything, bro.
Yeah, I understand. So you mentioned about feminism in Kenya.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts about feminism? Do you think it's a good thing?
Well, depends on the angle, but feminism is a good thing and also a bad thing.
Okay.
Because I'll start with the good part.
Okay.
You see, sometimes men take ladies through an emotional turmoil, and it's something which is there. We cannot
deny.
We cannot deny this fact.
Yeah.
And sometimes women need to be in a position. Women are weak creatures, you know.
What do you mean by weak? Physically weak?
Physically weak, that is one. Emotionally, you know, the emotions are everywhere. You know, so that is why I'm saying women are weak creatures. But then I'm not undermining women. We are blessed to have women in our lives. But you see, on the point of logic, men sometimes take women through a lot of turmoil, which if a woman does not have some organization to protect them, I tell you the truth. You talk about single mothers right now.
Yeah.
The rate of single mothers could have been even much more. Because supposedly you've given a certain lady, you know, she's pregnant. Right? And you deny that child.
Yeah.
Nothing that, like, there is no governing body which can stand up for the rights of these women. That is why there are companies like FIDA, which actually stand up for the rights of these women. You know?
Yeah.
If they had no governing bodies, bro, it would have been tough.
Okay.
Because right now, as you're speaking right now, the rate of single mothers is actually very high.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know, and how can we curb that? If these women, perhaps would not be in the position of having a certain governing body, because sometimes you see women we've messed up and
Yeah.
if they don't have a certain governing body to help them at least secure, not even for them but for their kid, just a life for their kids, the amount of street children that we will be having in this world right now will be above.
Okay, so that's one thing.
That's one thing.
That is okay. What else?
What else?
Oh, that's the only good thing about feminism.
Well, feminism has a lot inside it, to be very honest.
Okay, let me take one of the core belief of feminism, right?
Yeah.
That men and women are equal. So what do you think about that?
Nothing like that.
What do you mean?
There is nothing like that.
So men are not equal to women?
There is no way a man will be equal to a woman. Ask a woman to perform manly duties. Will they do it? They can never do it. If suppose all the men were taken off this world right now,
Yeah.
would women build? I mean, this world as it is right now, it's been built by men. And this is a fact. Not discrediting women, but there's also a role which they play. But then when it comes to equal rights, it means that, well, there are some things that, there's some works perhaps. Let me just we start with the work.
Yeah.
There's some levels of work which, if perhaps I am a man and you say equal rights, then you do it, right?
Yeah.
If you're saying that you're supposed to have like equal rights, then also women should provide for their men. Is that not equal rights?
You'll not see that tomorrow. Yeah, that's not happening.
No, it's,
Yeah, it's true. I understand what you mean. You're saying that if you want to assume that, if you want to say that women are equal to men, that means that it should be equal in terms of duties and
every other responsibility should
right
be.
and duties, right? Yeah, which is not, even women don't want that. Yeah.
So there is a role that a man plays in this society.
But something that I observe with a lot of people that say that, especially women that say that they are feminist, it's like they want equal power as the man, equal say, equal power, equal importance, but they don't want the equal responsibilities. They want the man to provide. They want the man to take care of them. But when it comes to decision, they want it to be half-half. So,
well, technically, that is just what they're trying to put out is they want to have more and make the man to be
smaller.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the reality of what it is in the ground, because we cannot say that women want equal say in some things and things. Yet, if you told them right now, okay, we're giving you the equal say, we also have, if it's about equal say, you will be providing for us, right? You will be doing 1, 2, 3 things for us. What? They'll run away from you, my brother. They will run away.
It's true. That one is true. Yeah.
You'll sleep in the morning, you'll find your house vacant.
But it's contradictory because one of the core fights of feminism is equal pay, what they call equal pay.
Equal pay.
Yeah, but so how can a woman want equal pay with the man, but then she wants the man who makes more than her to provide?
Do you know the funny thing?
Yeah.
Women are earning more than men in this current generation.
Really?
Yeah. From the statistics, a lot of women are earning more than men. And actually, women are taking care of men. Yeah.
I think that's why. Because I've been wondering, why did they complain a lot? I think one of the reasons is because in the past, right?
Yeah.
It was easy for a man to earn more than his wife and to take care of her, right?
Yeah.
But now the woman does the same education as the man. She has this access to the same opportunities and everything.
And actually,
even more sometimes because of the organizations that support them and everything, right?
Yeah.
So they have a better social status.
True.
Yeah, or at least the same social status as the average man, right? But women, from what I've observed, they are not wired to look for a man that is equal or below them in terms of finances and power and everything. Yeah. They want a man that is better than her. Above, yeah.
Yeah.
So if the average woman is now as earn as much as the average man,
Yeah.
for sure the average woman is going to feel like the average man is not providing enough because he doesn't.
They look at that man as trash.
Yeah, exactly. Because women tend to be attracted to men that
And then
are above.
now gets back to the point which you were talking a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
What happens in such a situation? I am earning less than my woman.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Obviously, in Kenya we'll call it madharau.
Okay, what does it mean?
Madharau, it means that this woman will start now looking you as a lesser person.
Yeah.
So this is what will happen. And in that particular situation, there are, okay, and not every woman, there are few women who are rich and actually taking care of their men and building their men to be, to be the people whom they envision them to be.
Yeah.
But then, for the bigger percentage, if a woman is earning more than a man, what happens is this woman will start undermining this man. He will mistreat this man.
But
And
I
just a
don't
minute.
blame women for
Just
that,
a minute.
to be honest. Yeah,
Just
continue.
a minute.
Yeah.
When it comes to a point of mistreatment,
Yeah.
now the man actualizes the beast in himself, gets hold of the woman, in the violence comes in because I'm used to this woman pouring water at me, telling me to do some things and abusing me in public, making me feel less of a. One day I might rise up and
But why not?
enough is enough.
Why don't you just leave?
That's why I said,
Yeah.
if you cannot handle it,
Yeah.
just walk away. Because for us men, we are wired to be dominant and we are wired to be territorial. So if I get to your space,
Yeah.
my friend, you will react.
No, but the reason why I was saying that I cannot blame women is because you said that men are wired to be dominant, right?
Yeah.
But it's not a given. It's something that you must earn. So how can you want to be dominant when you are not doing the dominant duties?
Exactly. Now it all gets down to character. Like I said, you see, it's we all have this notion, or rather, at the back of our minds,
Yeah.
you know that you're a man,
Yeah.
even if you're the wealthiest person or the poorest person in this world.
Yeah.
You'll know one thing. Even if I'm a poor man, let me take from the poor man's side, right?
Yeah.
If I'm a poor man and I find a rich woman,
Yeah.
even if she's taking care of me, I tell you the truth, there's an instinct inside me
Yeah.
that will tell me, you know what? You don't have to be provided for with this woman. Even in the little, you have 20 shillings. Give this woman these 20 shillings.
Yeah, but 20 shillings is not 20 million.
It's not 20 million.
If you
It's not 20 million.
yeah.
But you see, this is the dominant. This one say this is the dominant part of the man.
Yeah,
That
but you are not
have
really
to-
dominant. She's taking care of
It's
you.
the finance which is talking. It's just the finance which is talking.
Finance is a part of it. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, let's get to a point of instinctive reaction.
No, I agree. I agree. But I think instead of complaining that she's not respecting you,
Yeah.
you should
Walk
make
away.
sure you are respectable. Because you said yourself, right,
yeah.
that men are the one that are supposed to lead, right? I think women know that,
Yeah,
at least
definitely.
subconsciously. That's why they look for men that are above them in general.
Yeah.
In general, a woman will want a guy that earns more than her,
Definitely.
that is smarter than her, that is stronger than her, all these things. Because you cannot lead someone that is stronger than you. You have to be the stronger player,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So why would you feel like you need to lead when you are not the stronger player? So if you are with a woman that is smarter than you, makes more money than you, make better decisions than you, why would you assume she should follow you just because you're a man? To me,
The
it doesn't
question
make sense.
is, why did she choose you? There must have been something about you that is so special.
Maybe she just had pity for you. But I understand what you mean. But,
But you see, technically, because I've actually seen men who are poorer than their women.
yeah.
But then these women, with all the money, with all the status
Yeah,
and all
that's
that,
a
they
special.
respect.
I know.
You
But that's a very special
a very
woman.
special case,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
And that
But
is why I
in
say-
average,
Uh,
an average woman will struggle to respect a man that is socially below her. That's just a fact.
yeah, it's just a
I'm not saying I like that, but
It's
from
just
what
a
I
fact.
observed,
It is what
yeah.
it is.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I feel like being in a position where you cannot do your what you call dominant duties as a man.
Yeah.
If you cannot do that, why would you expect her to respect you? Like, if you cannot provide for her, if you cannot sustain her and all these things,
Why even in the relationship?
Exactly.
In the first
So
place?
why would you stay there and complain that she's not respecting you when you are not doing what men then used to be respected for?
Yeah.
Because even in the past, or in cultures where women respect men, usually in this culture, men are the one providing.
Yeah, men are.
So
always
if you cannot do
provided.
your job, why would you want the salary?
Yeah, and this is why I touched on this a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
You see, men, they are wired to be providers naturally. Even if you look at a chicken, let's look at chicken in general, right? You'll find that okay, for lack of a better word,
Yeah.
a cock
Yeah.
will when you throw some maize or other rice at the chicken, what will happen? This cock will call this other we'll call the chicken. You know? Yeah. I have I'm a birds person, so I do that a lot, and I see the character.
Yeah.
You know, I see the character. That it's just a wiring in any male
Yeah.
to provide. You know.
Yeah.
So no matter how little I provide, as long as the respect is mutual, as long as there's no you know, and you know one thing about a man, if he's a sensible man,
Yeah.
this man will work on himself. Because I believe before you get into a relationship, you must have worked on yourself first.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
yeah.
you cannot bring your baggage to a lady.
Yeah,
That will
yeah,
be wrong.
yeah.
That will be wrong. As a man, that is lacking character.
Okay, now that you mentioned about relationship, I have a question.
Yeah.
Right? Do you think love is real?
Love is real.
Okay. When you say love is real, what do you mean by that?
Love is
What
real
makes love real?
if it is mutual.
Mm-hmm.
It is real.
If it is mutual.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you say that a man should provide.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that a woman will struggle to respect and love a man that does not provide. That sounds transactional to me.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Like I said, there are very many factors actually. When you talk about love as a topic,
Yeah.
there are very many factors that actually contribute to love. It's not only finance. You know.
No, I was not talking about providing finances.
Yeah.
Even emotional support and everything.
You see,
yeah.
there are all these factors now bring the aspect of love. You know, what is love? Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is endurance. Love does not keep a record of sin. You know, the things which are I don't know if.
But if love is patient, kind, does not keep a record of sins, as long as you have money, is it still love?
Well, if I have money,
Yeah.
let me tell you the truth. If I have money and I have my woman, I tell you the truth, my brother, I'll spoil this woman.
Yeah. I'm not saying you will not. What I'm saying is that is because you said that all women or most women they will leave if you don't have money or if you don't provide.
It's a factor. It's a factor. It's a contributing factor to love. Because you cannot eat love, my brother.
You cannot. Okay,
You cannot eat love.
But if the love is conditional,
Yeah.
is it still love? Is it not? It sounds transactional to me. It's like, okay, I come, I'll give you money. Like I see a woman,
Yeah.
I say that I'll give you money, I'll give you attention, I'll give you validation, I'll give you time. You give me respect, you give me submission, you give me kids, maybe. And as long as I give you what you want and you give me what I want, we stay together and we call it love. Is it still love? Is it not a transaction?
That's being transactional.
Yeah, but that's what
But you see,
that's-
this is
that's-
above all these things.
Yeah.
The honest truth is that any relationship is transactional. Any relationship,
So that means the love that isn't real.
even between me and you,
Yeah.
the reason why you're communicating right now is because there's a transaction of words happening.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah.
The reason why I said love, personally for me, I look at love differently, is because of one thing. Yes, we all know that it's transactional, because now if we start getting to the nitty gritties, I'll start asking you about this glass, half empty or half full. Depends on your your insight on it.
Yeah, but what does it have to do with love?
What does it have to do with love?
Yeah.
This is it. I'll look at this glass as half full, right?
Yeah.
And I believe that when I find a woman who loves me for who I am, right? Just a minute.
Okay.
For who I am.
Yeah.
She'll be able to help me grow. And this is why a woman in the Bible, she's called a helper. She'll be able to help me grow and fill this cup until it overflows. But then if I find a woman who only looks at me as a transactional piece, what will happen? This glass will be empty within no time. And this is why men are going broke, because they are finding the wrong people. But then we have seen men who began as poor people, peasants.
Yeah.
And right now they are millionaires, billionaires.
Yeah.
Because they found the right person, with some without the money.
Yeah, I wanted to talk when you mentioned that love is that if I found a woman who is going to love me for who I am.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's mostly a myth. Let me explain.
Tell me why.
Yeah, because I'm not saying it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But I think it is not realistic to expect that. And I think it's even selfish.
Yeah.
Let me explain why.
Yeah.
If I want a woman to love me for what I am,
Yeah.
that means I don't have to better myself for her. I just have to be who I am.
Yeah.
And she's supposed to love that, right?
Yeah.
It's like me saying that I want a woman to love me for who I am. It's like me deciding, I will not provide that much. I will not take care of her that much. I will not be as strong as I could be. But she's supposed to love me the way I am. It's like a woman saying that I will not respect that man that much. I'm not a respectful woman, so I don't have to respect him that much. It's not part of who I am.
Yeah.
So he's supposed to love me for who I am.
Yeah.
It sounds very naive to me.
It's actually naive.
But you
And
say
I
that
agree with you on
you're
that.
supposed to look for a woman who loves you for who I am, for you, who you are.
No, you see, when I say that, this is what I mean. Loving me for who I am does not mean that I will. I'm just living a reckless life. I'm living a don't care life. Like I have to have worked on myself. That is why I said one thing in the beginning.
Yeah.
You see, even when God put Adam in the Garden of Eden, what did He say? Work. Take care of this garden first before He brought the woman to him.
Okay, yeah.
So there is a point of you having to work on your character, you having to work on your finances and every other thing. Then eventually you will meet a woman who actually suits your criteria. Look, in the let's just take this to the street kids. Do you know their street families?
What do you mean by that?
Street families in the sense that this is a street kid.
Yeah.
This is there is a man, there is a woman. They have a baby in the streets.
Yeah,
with nothing.
Yeah, what are you trying to say? I don't
What I'm
understand.
trying to say is, at the end of the day, this woman saw something in this man beyond wealth and all this.
If that woman saw that man, right?
There is always somebody for somebody.
No. What I'm trying to say is that if that woman saw that man,
Yeah.
and the man was interested in her,
Yeah.
and at the same time, another man that had a big house, a big car, a big life, a nice life, came to that same woman, just as nice as that man, but richer, who do you think she would pick?
Definitely, it now depends on the character of the woman. If now,
I'm an average woman.
Let me just say, I'll take this as neutral as possible.
Yeah.
If carnally, this woman will go to this man.
Which man?
The rich man.
Exactly.
But there is also a point of character. I'll stick on character
I
because
agree.
of
No, I agree with the character, right?
Yeah.
But character is part of the things that she might like you for, right?
Yeah.
So that means if you don't have that character, she will not like you.
Not even for you as a man, for her as a woman. Because let me tell you, the reason why I was saying that if this glass is half empty, I look at it as half full, I'll find a woman who comes and fills my cup and makes it overflow. And then there's a woman who will come and drain this cup to the last bit and leave me broken.
I agree. I understand. Yeah.
There is a woman, like I said, if this particular thing was in the form of this is a street family, and perhaps this lady has found a rich man somewhere who has the same character as this other man.
Yeah.
Now it will narrow down to her values. What do I want? What vision do I see in this poor man that will help me build this man to be the person he has? Because every man has their own star. You have your own potential.
Yeah, but bro, it's not realistic to expect an average woman to choose that. You need to get the respect from her to be for you to provide. So it's kind of a transaction.
Yeah, let me say every relationship in this world
Yeah.
is transactional. Whether for a man or like man to man, woman to woman,
Yeah.
man to woman, is transactional. Even a dog will be faithful to you because of the food that you're feeding it.
Yeah, and I think it's true. But sometimes some people see that when you look at relationships as transactional, it makes you a bad person or something. But
No.
I think it's actually, if you look at it with the right approach, it
Yeah.
can actually make the relationship better, because I know that, okay, what does this woman need?
Yeah.
She needs security.
Yeah.
She needs provision. She needs entertainment.
Exactly.
She needs all this.
Yeah.
What do I need? I need all this.
Yeah.
This. I make sure I give her what she wants, and she makes sure she gives me what I want.
Exactly.
And we are both happy.
We're both happy.
Yeah.
I'm loving this conversation.
Yeah.
For once you agree on something,
Yeah,
let's shake hands, bro.
Thank you.
But anyway,
thank you for your time.
You're very much welcome.
Yeah.
I'll just finish up by saying character maketh a man.
Yeah.
Character maketh a man. Beyond all these things, it all gets down to the personal character of whom you are as a person. So love is beautiful. Love exists. True love exists.
Yeah, a beautiful transaction.
Yeah. And it's still a beautiful transaction, because God himself said,
Yeah.
love your neighbor as you love yourself. So you have to love yourself first before
Yeah.
you love your neighbor.
Yeah.
Right? And at the end of the day, for him to love us as God, there is also this point of we have to be obedient to his
direction.
rules.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Thank you very much for your wisdom. It's always a pleasure to
Always
have
a
you
pleasure,
here.
my brother.
Thank you.
Looking forward to more of this.
Yeah, sure.